this loads, I will be right back. Alright, now let's start this off right. Like always. Cheers. Another one. Alright. Let's get started. Where was I? What was it? I was going down here. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Ghost wards. Manifest.
Try this on for size.
Don't let it crush you. I can't help you.
Back down to hell.
What? I'm trying to leave, sir.
Throwing a tantrum, eh? Make a run for it.
Devil take it.
Don't just stand there. Move.
Dude.
I feel something close.
Okay, so this is actually going to be going on for a while, so I should definitely go back. I don't need to go through all that. Not right now. Stick to the mission, Tyler. Stick to the mission.
Looks derelict. Is he really in sight? We need to stop at some point. Here would be all right.
Fight the fire. Of course, it's frozen. asking, would it be better if I'm down here so you can see that? Maybe. I don't mind that. I thought it might be a little better. Maybe I should move it up a little bit more. And then you can't see that. I guess that's a good spot. We'll leave it at that. Okay, there's this. Okay. Ugh. I don't know if I want to do that. I'd rather get them different ones. Oh, I do have a different one. Do I want to use that scourge on this? Don't know. Okay. Cheers. That's better. A little tower in there tonight.
Picking up something spectral nearby.
What are you? What the? I don't know. Kinda looks like it, but I don't think it is.
Ghost wards cannot manifest. Much better. Easy as pie.
Nah, but you can't.
Oh, there.
Guess we're not going that way.
There should be a way up here. What hides here in the dark? Come out, come out.
This relay lad seems dangerous.
His apprentice seems to be following him down the same path.
Is this one familiar to you?
Yes. In this book, you'll find the ritual of the Lesser Palingenesis.
Huh. The haunting of Caleb Watson comes full circle. He doesn't speak well of his dad.
He thought he was better. That's not a particularly difficult task, in fairness. More ghost wards. Someone was being extra careful.
Looks like Lammy was trying his hand at translating the ritual into common English.
This is poor work, as we suspected. No wonder the ritual he spawned for Caleb from those botched words of power went wrong.
We need to get to the top floor. Bet we'll find something.
Over here. Look.
No crank. Great.
Chest. Maybe I'll save that one then. We'll go in order.
Why did he feel like he needed so much protection? More magic muckery. He wished to disguise his presence, or perhaps to distract from it.
It's just a lift. Why is this mechanism so complex? That book. Again.
The Agrippa. That's not good. Not good at all.
What level of not good are we talking about exactly?
This book promises eternal life, but the promise is a trap. Let's hope it hasn't been used.
The crank. Good. The lift should work now.
How do you partake in getting in it? It's right there. What? What? Oh, this wasn't, okay. I was I was smart on it.
All this is more serious than we thought. I'm apprehensive. Not just because we're going underground.
We'll be careful. We don't know what Lammy was up to, and the signs are not encouraging.
You know, I could get to like it underground. The darkness, the gloom, the cool air.
Really?
No, not really. Not at all.
And again.
This ivy is strong. Really strong.
Hell's balls. Another sorrow used as a guardian.
Let's look down. Looks like I have to go that way. Yes.
I turned on the heat because it's really cold. Have you eaten already?
I just reheated that queso and ate some chips, that's all. You really that cold?
It's a lot colder in the rest of the house. The room's kind of warm, but it's freezing because of the
My room usually is. So we go get me.
Oh, look, honey.
Oh, here we go.
Look at that hat.
Yeah, he does that a lot.
Careful, it's been stung.
I get off, run around, I'll leave work at like 20 tomorrow because I have an appointment. That's like
Talking.
Let's end this.
Remember that one?
Have a bit of this. When all this is over, I might retire.
You'd miss it. You know you would. Here, I found something. Dead animals, again. Different symbols and magic. Seems they were used as bait. Is this how we got through the Sorrow's vigilance?
Oh, I think that might be it. I hope it's it. I really do. Please. Let
So,
this be the one.
here we are.
I suppose now we step into the void.
Suppose we do.
Let's go. Please be the right. You do me the race. Of course I did. God damn it. I didn't even have to move it. That's odd. I believe it is.
Dark rituals, void breach, general weirdness. Lemmy can't be far.
Inkwell, yes. I've been waiting for this.
Destroy those ghost wards if you want me back.
There's ghost wards in here too. Let's keep them alive with wards. Get past one.
Demonologists really like pushing the limits of their knowledge without considering other lives.
That just makes them human. Take care.
It's awfully calm. Why is it awfully calm?
Missed me?
Always.
Ghost wards cannot manifest.
Stay down.
Spectres. They haven't noticed us. Stay low.
Tinker! Tinker, stop!
What are you talking about? The ones that just killed me? I don't think you can even stay low in this. There ain't no crouching. Yeah, you can do that. That's not for me. That's odd. It's getting really warm in here.
Tinker! Stop!
Ask for help if you need it.
Your funeral.
That one over there.
Hogging all the fun.
Who's gonna make me overheat?
An Ariadne's thread leading through the void. Very useful indeed.
Very useful right until it falls apart. Then you're stuffed like force meat in a turkey.
An Ariadne's thread leading through the void. Very useful indeed.
Very useful right until it falls apart. Then you're stuffed like force meat in a turkey.
Hey,
Hi.
do you think you can let them back inside?
Do you just know that now?
Yeah,
Oh, man. As long as I remember.
I'll try to remind you. I'm gonna go read.
Creepy hideout. The Governor's spawn likes a bit of drama.
This one's different. Looks like it died diseased. This is some dark, sideways magic.
It's forbidden. I've read it.
Sometimes I worry about you. Ugh. What is this thing?
Banisher rule number 4.
If it oozes, don't touch it. Another botched experiment?
It may be native to the void.
Well, hi there, sir.
So, you can see me. Aren't you full of surprises, young Master Haskell?
You may talk. A Banisher ghost. Amazing. How on God's earth did you find me? Never mind that. Thank the Lord you did. Thought I was going to grow old in here.
As hiding places go, the void is quite the choice.
Yes, an amazing place. Or plane? World? The Araloo is not easily described, but it makes a fascinating study. Tell me, how did you get past the Guardian beneath the mill? Did you use a decoy?
We fought it. Don't change the subject.
You fought it? Of course you did. A good thing too. I was starting to think it was wise to me tricks.
Sneaker. Come here.
Oh, but I have so many
Come
questions.
here. You don't need to go out.
This isn't a social call,
Come here.
kid. And we're the ones with the questions.
Oh. Oh. Of course.
We must talk of Caleb Watson. Why in the hell would you give him a resurrection ritual?
Ruth's death hit poor Caleb hard. He was alone, and so I would often stop by his workshop. We talked. He took a keen interest in my studies and was a good listener. When he learned that she could possibly return, he had one question. How?
You saw his grief as an opportunity to test the effects of the lesser palingenesis.
Oh. You know the ritual too? Amazing, isn't it?
I've studied it. The actual ritual, not the mangled version you gave Caleb.
Yes, and I'm sorry. I found it in a copy of De Occulte Philosophia by Cornelius Agrippa von Nettesheim. A remarkable book.
I've met my fair share of illustrious occultists, and none owned an authentic Agrippa. Much is lost in translation or altered in the printing. I doubt your copy is an exception.
Of course! The power is in the words, and mine were wrong, so the power went awry. How very fascinating.
Are you aware of what would happen if people learnt of your studies?
Surely the acquisition of knowledge cannot be a sin.
Do you remember Deborah?
Miss Comenius. Yes, of course, I remember.
Your father tasked us with an investigation. One way or the other, we must return with the mystery solved.
Ah. I think I understand what you're saying. I might be in a tiny little bit of, danger.
You see ghosts. You stroll the void as if it were your garden. You possess and share forbidden rituals. Who are you really?
I'm Lammy Haskell, and I am a man of many sciences. I am in fact a true pursuer.
That raises more questions than it answers.
I hate this fucking thing. I wish it would just work. It needed to. I think that looks good. I moved it a little bit and everything. There we go. Let's try that.
What are the pillars of the universe? Which principles underpin existence? As occultists, do we change the world or scratch upon its surface? Each discipline I embrace peels back a new layer of reality. I'm yet at the beginning, and see where I already stand. Amazing, no?
You did not find the void breach beneath the mill by accident. You had help. Who taught you?
I did my research.
Suddenly, you're a man of few words.
I'd rather not involve those not present. Discretion, you understand.
We find you up to your neck in the blackest magic, speechifying about your transcendent journey. Your life is on the line, Lammy.
We must counter the devil with knowledge of his tricks. That, my father always said, is the purest of God's work.
Aye. I can imagine your father saying that.
When I was 10, he gave me my initiation. Demonology, sir, as he would say. He saw me as his heir. Then, of a sudden, the books were forbidden. So I stole them. The very same books he'd forced upon me as a boy. I understand them where he does not. I did no wrong, apart from a little theft.
You've studied demonology. Did you do it alone?
When my father forbade me to continue, I confess I disobeyed him in secret. Those big books were very boring until they were forbidden. Suddenly I could not get enough of their secret knowledge. Funny, eh? More recently, a good friend of my father showed me that I had only been scratching at the surface.
Who was your father's friend?
An itinerant Frenchman who often visited New Eden in recent years. He called himself a true pursuer. As a thinker, he was prolific and profound. My father was so proud to be included in his discourse. For him, knowledge is the ladder to greatness, and greatness is the prize. To me, knowledge is itself the prize.
Now I will be right back. I'm going to go let these damn dogs in.
From the looks of this place, you're knee-deep in research. What are you doing here exactly?
Searching for the origin of the Harrow's Plague, of course. And I have a theory on the subject.
Of course you do. Go on then.
Now, at first, I believed the water poisoned, but my father sealed the well, and yet folk remained sick. They looked for witchcraft, a foolish, uneducated suspicion, yes, but with some truth concealed behind it. You see, the Araloo taints New Eden. Its influence leaches into the Harrows. The evidence is everywhere.
The book is already... God. And all it needs is... Like what? Attack. It's fine. I swear to God, if I look over again, it's fucking fine. I get that now.
By the Araloo, do you mean the Void?
Dude.
Neither name does it justice.
Seriously.
This place is beyond words. The Araloo, Mr. McCraith, is made of the very fabric of our primordial myths. Isn't it
There's a key too,
amazing?
somehow?
How can you be sure the Void has tainted the region?
In New Eden, the threshold between our plane and this is thin. Even I, a novice, may reach the frontier and then go beyond. I also believe it happened before. Some years ago, New Eden was hit by another epidemic.
Was it the same illness?
I believe that first epidemic was caused by the porosity of the frontier between New Eden and the Araloo. Although, where theirs was an affliction of burning flesh, ours is a corruption of mind and spirit. And I believe I have found its source. There is a substance, a strange ooze. You may have noticed it. This, I believe, is the true source of the Harrow's poison.
I look over and it's already fucking like, dude, what the fuck? I hate this fucking webcam beyond imagine. I need a new one so fucking bad.
Carries a particular stink, on the scent of which I experience first confusion, then a loss of control over my limbs.
What do you expect to find at the source of the ooze?
To find a cure. The ooze seeps into our world, sickening us. I may be able to stop it. Unfortunately, I cannot reach the source. The Araloo is a formidable place. Tricky. A maze constantly evolving, changing, reshaping itself. The isthmus, for example. I found an oozing crack in the ground. The terrain then remade itself, and I can get to it no longer.
Perhaps we might be able to find a way through and take a look at that source.
Would you? That would be splendid. Would you mind taking notes?
Let's go take a closer look at that ooze then.
And with that sorrow gone, I can leave. Do be careful. My home is your home. If you need anything, help yourself.
The Araloo is not your home, Lammy. But thank you.
Pardon my morbid enthusiasm, Mistress Duarte, but could I ask you a few questions?
What do you wish to know?
Do you still need to eat? Do you feel hunger? Sorry, it's just you're the first ghost I've met, in person, as it were.
I don't eat. Not in the way you do. I feel hunger. Again, not in the way you do.
Fascinating. And can you touch things, smell them? Are colours the same as you remember them?
My senses are different. It's difficult to describe how.
I swear to God, why is it freezing? It has fucking no reason to. I literally go to it, deactivate it and activate it, and it comes right fucking back. I was supposed to accept this time, alright, when I say that, but it did. It's so
I
funny.
can see, sometimes touch. I cannot smell. Red tells me this is a blessing.
How do you manifest in this plane? Do you feel bound, or are you here by choice?
It feels as if I were clinging to a rope, high above the abyss. Even if I wished to let go, I could not bring myself to do it.
I see. What about your Banisher skills? Can you use them? Do the accoutrements of your craft still work? As a ghost, do they not harm you?
The marks on my hands and the rings on my fingers aren't actually there. They have no more effect on me than a memory.
Can you talk to any ghost you wish?
No. I sense traces of their presence. To talk to them, I must still do the work.
And yet here I am, talking to you. How marvelous. The dead are rarely as articulate, nor are they accommodating. In fact, they're often quite rude.
We should probably get going. Some other time, then.
But we've merely scratched at the surface of the great mysteries. I mean, look around us. We stand here beyond the ultimate frontier.
You fucking
Sorry.
joking me.
I mean to say, yes, Mistress Duarte.
I wish it would just say the fuck one.
And we should get going. So, the pious governor's unassuming son is our evil Harrow's witch.
The more powerful the loose cannon, the more dangerous it is. I don't know that I buy Lammy's hair of the dog theory, but I feel strange, and I suspect the...
Oh, God. I need a wee bit of help here.
Destroy those ghost wards, if you want me back.
Baby, I don't want you back. Okay? I got you, bitch. Where is it?
Take care. The place is warded. I don't think so. Wards. I'm going to need a hand here.
I'm so confused. Where am I supposed to go right here? Oh. Hi, where?
The ward's power is gone.
Ah, I see.
Brought more friends.
Throwing a tantrum, are we?
us through the breach, sopping us like a festering wound.
How delightful.
Honey,
Let's see what lies on the other side.
I read my final chapter and now I'm still waiting on you.
Good news, can do this mission. Why does it freeze? Like it's in good fucking.
Mr. Madison,
Oh.
Senator Burr. What is this? Is-
That's a lot of that. Tinker, lay down.
Thank you for calling the salon where I work.